Your toddler is on the floor, full meltdown, arms flailing, tears everywhere. You said no to something completely reasonable, maybe a second biscuit, maybe the red cup instead of the blue one, and now the whole house sounds like a fire alarm. You have tried reasoning. You have tried distraction. You are 2 deep breaths away from losing it yourself. Now, here is something interesting. In Japan, parents almost never respond to this moment the way most Western parents do, and what they do instead takes about 10 seconds. This video is going to give you 3 Japanese-inspired scripts, the exact words to say, and the research behind why they work. Researchers who study Japanese parenting have observed something that surprises a lot of Western parents. Japanese toddlers display significantly fewer prolonged public meltdowns compared to their Western peers. And the reason is not what most people assume. It is not strictness. It is not obedience training. It is not cultural pressure to behave. It is a specific communication approach rooted in a concept called amae, which loosely translates to the idea that emotional dependence between parent and child is not a weakness. It is the foundation. Japanese parents who practice this approach do not try to stop the emotion. They try to join it. Most parents, when a meltdown begins, instinctively try to reason with the child, and that makes complete sense. We want them to understand why the answer is no, or why they need to calm down. But here is what Japanese developmental researchers have consistently observed: when a child is in full emotional activation, the reasoning centers of their brain are essentially offline. The prefrontal cortex, the part that processes logic and language, is temporarily overwhelmed by the amygdala, the alarm system. Japanese parents have a word for recognizing this state, and the moment they identify it, they shift strategy. From explaining to joining, not joining the chaos, joining the child where they are emotionally. Here is what that sounds like in practice. I am going to give you 3 scripts. Each one comes from the same Japanese-inspired principle: meet the emotion before you redirect it. But each one fits a slightly different moment. This is your starting script. Use it the moment the meltdown begins, before it escalates. Say, I can see this is really hard right now. I am right here. If your child escalates, pause for 10 seconds. Breathe slowly. Let them see you breathe. Then repeat the line once, exactly the same way. Do not add words. Do not explain. If your child ignores you, sit nearby. Say nothing. Stay physically present for 60 seconds. Your presence without words is itself a calming signal. In Japanese communication, this is called mimamoru, which means to watch over with care. The goal of this script is not to fix the moment. It is to signal safety. When the child's nervous system registers that you are calm and close, the alarm starts to wind down on its own. Use this script when the child is mid-meltdown and you can see a specific emotion driving it. Frustration, disappointment, or anger. Say, you really wanted that, and the answer was no. That feels so frustrating. If your child escalates, add 1 layer. It is okay to feel frustrated. I am going to stay right here until it passes. Then stop talking. If your child ignores you, sit with them. After 30 seconds of quiet, try once more. I can see how upset you are. Then, wait again. This script works because it names what the child cannot yet name for themselves. Japanese parenting researchers call this emotional labeling. And studies show that when a child hears their internal experience described accurately by a trusted adult, cortisol levels begin to drop within 2 to 3 minutes. You are not giving in. You are not negotiating. You are translating their storm into words, and that is what helps the storm pass. Use this script after the peak has passed, when the child is winding down but still shaky. This is the moment most parents either lecture or pretend nothing happened. Japanese-inspired practice does neither. Say, "That was a big feeling. You got through it? What would you like to do now?" If your child escalates again, calmly return to script 1. "I can see this is still hard. I am right here." Do not introduce new language. Repetition is the technique. If your child is quiet but calm, give them a moment. Then offer a simple choice. Would you like to sit here for another minute? Or would you like to come with me? Choice restores a sense of control. This script matters because it closes the loop. It tells the child 3 things. What happened was real, you survived it, and you are still in charge of what comes next. Parenting researchers who study Japanese family communication call this re-entry, helping the child transition back into normal life without shame. If you tried one of these scripts and it did not work the first time, that is completely expected. Do not throw it out. Here is what Japanese parenting research says about implementation. Children need to experience a new parental response 7 to 10 times before their nervous system begins to register it as a pattern. Before that, the child's brain is still testing whether this new response is real or temporary. The technique is not failing. The repetition is the technique. One thing that tends to speed this up, and this surprised the researchers, is consistency of tone. It is not just the words. It is saying them the same way, at the same volume, with the same calm energy, each time. Your child is not listening to your logic. They are reading your nervous system. When yours is steady, theirs starts to follow. To recap, 3 scripts, 1 principle. First, the presence script. The moment the meltdown begins, say, "I can see this is really hard right now. I am right here." Then wait. Second, the naming script. When you can identify the emotion, say, "You really wanted that," and the answer was no. That feels so frustrating. Then stop. Third, the bridge script. When the peak passes, say, "That was a big feeling. You got through it. What would you like to do now?" That is it. No elaborate system, no special training, just 3 short sentences and the willingness to sit in the discomfort for a few minutes instead of talking through it. And if this feels unnatural at first, that is exactly what Japanese parents report when they first learn the amae-based approach too. It gets easier. The calm becomes contagious. Keep going. Save this video. You will want these scripts when you need them tonight. And if you found this useful, the next video covers what Danish parents do when a toddler refuses to listen without ever raising their voice. It is already waiting for you.